had a moment. Puppey was trying to bring back a joke that didn't work the first time when I interviewed him during media days.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about you at Infamous. The last time that we've chatted with a couple people on your team, including Apsar yesterday, talking about how scary it is to face a team like Infamous, where you haven't had a chance to watch them as often and study as much as you have the other teams. So what was that like for you as a captain?
I've been watching Infamous games, I think, this whole tournament. And therefore, I admire the way they play and their play style and their ideas. You know, Ricky Humid, you know, with Magnus and stuff. I've kind of saw it. I played with Chris Luck, a pub game, actually, just when he did that. So I was kind of aware of it and stuff. But I do admire their ideas. I do admire how they play, and I do think they're actually a very good team.
And you're known for being an expert drafter, so I want to get your insight, if you don't mind, on the ban of Wraith King. Was that a respect ban based off of a little bit of fear, only respect, or were you just trying to play it safe?
It's like when things align, in a way, in draft, it's basically, I can't like give away exactly why I did it, but there's some type of heroes that they ban which I consider that they're making Wraith King's life easier. And since they're doing that, I don't think I need to set myself into their trap. I'm like, okay, fine. If you want to remove so many heroes or whatever, do exactly the way playstyle you want to make Wraith King work, I'll just remove it. And it's like a boost because they've kind of won every game with Wraith King.
Last question. I'd love to get your thoughts on just an outsider's perspective for a moment on Dota. We talked a little bit about the respect that you have from Infamous. Is it a respect in general for watching teams? Like, you've played this game for a really long time. You remember what it was like to get started, and now it's kind of cool that you can take a step back and see how other teams and other players are trying to follow along in your footsteps and those of the other veterans.
It's always nice to see something fresh. Yeah, you know, whether it be the competition we're in, whether it be music or food or whatever it is, it's like I feel like when I watch Infamous play, I feel like it's some fresh stuff, you know, some dank, fresh, you know, good Dota. Therefore, it's really, yeah, it's pleasuring to actually watch.
Yeah,
It really feels good to like see some things like that happen.
Well, congratulations and best of luck tomorrow with Vici.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Rich. Chris, I kind of want to give this interview a positive turn. You were the person that said before TI, the goal is to be the best South American team any international has ever seen. And you have achieved that. And I feel also often when I'm doing these interviews, I am talking as if it's the end of a year and it's the end of like a career. And for you guys, I feel like this is just the beginning. How are you feeling about this run so far and what is in the future for you?
Para darle un spin más positivo a esto, vos dijiste antes que quería ser el mejor equipo de Sudamérica en un international y ese era su objetivo. Su objetivo no era ser el primero, pero era ser el mejor de Sudamérica y lo han logrado. No solamente eso, sino que para muchos equipos international es como el final de un ciclo, pero para ustedes es un poco como el comienzo. Así que, ¿qué opinan al respecto? ¿Cómo se sienten?
Yo me siento muy bien, creo que cada uno de mis compañeros también se sienten bien de lo que hemos logrado. Como te dije en un momento, yo quería estar en uno de los equipos que hacen historia en el Perú o en Sudamérica y me siento bien por hacer eso, ¿no?
He says that he's great, his teammates are also great, and as you said, he wanted to be one of the best teams in Peru and South America, and having accomplished that, it feels really good.
I'm very glad to hear that, because I know you've got the whole continent watching, and I think with your performance over the last couple of days, it's the whole world right now, and everybody is shouting God, and everybody is super happy for you guys to be able to reach it, to make such a big impression. And I want you to address all those people, if you can, and tell them what they have meant for you.
Con la performance que han tenido durante este torneo, no solamente toda la gente en Sudamérica está alentando por ustedes, sino que también todo el mundo, con el GA y con todo eso. Y ahora tenés una oportunidad de hablar con tus fans y decirles algo a ellos. ¿Algo que quieras decir?
Que gracias por apoyar, ¿no? Que si no hubiera sido por ellos no estuviéramos acá y que en Sudamérica hay mucha gente que apoya el Dota, pero creo que ahora como hemos llegado a un lugar que ningún equipo lo ha hecho, creo que ha habido mucha más gente. En mi página he recibido muchos mensajes de aliento. Antes recibía como que malos, como diciendo que no vas a poder, y eso me motivaba más, ¿no? A poder callarles la boca y mira dónde estoy.
He just wants to thank all of his fans and also that the reception has been positive from reaching to this point. He also wants to point out that before fans used to be a little bit more negative and tell him things like, well, you'll never get this far, you'll never get the chance, you guys are not that good, and like, well, here we are, and we proved that South American Dota is a real thing.
Definitely a real thing. Super excited to see what you guys can do next.